The moment you realize something changed. You didn't notice it suddenly. It happened quietly. One day, you stopped laughing the way you used to. Things that once excited you now feel normal, empty, pointless. You still wake up. You still do your work. You still talk to people. But something feels missing. It's like you're living your life without being inside it. And the scariest part? You don't even know when you lost yourself. But here's the truth no one tells you. You didn't lose yourself. Your brain changed to protect you. And once you understand why, everything starts making sense. Part 1. Your brain didn't break. It adapted. Your brain has one primary job. Not to make you happy. Not to make you successful. To keep you safe. Every time you faced stress, disappointment, pressure, failure, your brain learned something dangerous. Hope leads to pain. So it did something intelligent. It reduced your emotional intensity. Less excitement. Less risk. Less vulnerability. Because excitement makes you try. And trying makes you vulnerable to failure. This is called emotional downregulation. Your brain didn't destroy you. It muted you. To protect you. But protection has a side effect. You stop feeling alive. Part 2. You didn't become lazy. You became careful. Most people think they became lazy. But laziness isn't the problem. Your brain simply stopped wasting energy on uncertain rewards. When you were younger, everything was new. New goals, new dreams, new identity. Dopamine was everywhere. But as life became predictable, your brain became efficient. It stopped releasing excitement for things it already understood. This is called dopamine adaptation. The more familiar your life becomes, the less your brain reacts. You didn't lose motivation. Your brain stopped being surprised. And surprise is the birthplace of excitement. Part 3. Responsibility slowly replaced curiosity. There was a time when you did things just because you wanted to. Not because you had to. But over time, life became about responsibility, deadlines, expectations, survival. Your brain switched from exploration mode to survival mode. Exploration creates energy. Survival conserves energy. This is why you feel tired even when you do nothing. Because your brain isn't chasing life anymore. It's managing it. And management is boring to the brain. Part 4. The most dangerous part. Identity drift. Here's where most people don't realize what's happening. Every time you ignore your interests, every time you delay your goals, every time you say, "I'll do it later," your brain updates your identity. It starts believing, this is who we are now. Someone who survives, not someone who grows. Identity isn't built by thoughts. It's built by repeated evidence. And slowly, without realizing it, you stopped proving to yourself that you're alive. So your brain stopped believing it. Part 5. The turning point most people miss. You didn't lose yourself permanently. You only stopped activating that version of you. Your brain deletes nothing. It archives everything. The confident version of you. The excited version of you. The curious version of you. It's all still there, dormant, waiting for new evidence. Your brain doesn't need motivation to change. It needs proof. One action, one decision, one moment where you act like yourself again. And suddenly, something wakes up. Not instantly, but noticeably. Part 6. How people accidentally become themselves again. It doesn't happen through motivation. It happens through interruption. A new environment, a new habit, a new decision. Something unfamiliar, something uncertain. Because uncertainty forces the brain to pay attention again. Attention creates dopamine. Dopamine creates energy. Energy creates identity. This is why small changes feel powerful. Not because they change your life immediately, but because they remind your brain who you are. Part 7. The truth that changes everything. You don't feel like yourself anymore. Not because you're broken, but because you've been surviving for too long. And survival mode was never meant to be permanent. It was meant to protect you temporarily. The moment you start acting like yourself again, your brain follows. Not instantly, but inevitably, because your brain is always watching your actions to decide who you are becoming. So the real question isn't, where did the old me go? The real question is, are you ready to bring him back? So you should keep telling yourself, I'm coming back. Because the moment you decide that, your brain starts believing it too.